Hi everyone, so this video is to help you guys with your spot the different note activity. So I have my treble clef right here, and what I've already done is written out all my notes that I need for my spaces. So if you look closely, every single one of my spaces inside of my treble clef has different notes next to it. My first one is going to be my middle C. I just wrote this just right here in case you guys are still using the scale, the C major scale. But on my first space right here, it's going to be F. My second space is going to be A. My third space is going to be C. And my fourth space is going to be E. And right on top, we have a G right here. So if you guys look inside of this right here, what's that spell? F-A-C-E. Face. So this is a really good way for you guys to memorize inside of this where the F is, where the A is, the C, and the E. So on this side now, I'm going to write all my all my lines out. So again, this is a video in case you guys get lost or have any questions on the spot the different key activity that you guys should have. Okay, on my first line, I'm going to write out an E. On my second line, I'm going to write out G. On my third line, I'm going to write out a B. On my fourth, I'm going to write out my D. Hold on one sec, I got to make these lines just a little bit bigger. And on my fourth line, I'm going to write out an F. So if you look, E, G, B, F. E, G, B, D, F. So one way that you guys can memorize where this is with this saying, every good boy deserves fudge. Or you can say, every good boy does fine. Okay, so I'm gonna write out these notes right here, right next to these, so you guys can even have a better understanding of where these are on the lines. E, G, B, D, and F. So I'm going to hold this up for 1 second so you guys can see exactly where they are in case you guys get lost while you're doing spot the different note activity. And keep in mind, this is our treble clef, okay? We still have to go over bass clef. All right, got it? Awesome. Moving on, we're gonna go to our bass clef now, okay guys? So, what I've done, right next to my bass clef right here, I've written out 4 notes already, okay? I'm gonna start with my spaces. So my first space is gonna be an A. My second space is gonna be a C. My third space is going to be an E, and my fourth space is going to be a G. So, on this right here, we have A, C, E, and G. And one way that you guys can memorize on the bass clef, remember this is bass clef, where these notes are and what they are called is all cows eat grass. Again, A, C, E, G for your bass clef spaces. These are the notes that you need. All cows eat grass. A, C, E, G. Okay. Now what I'm going to do on the other side is I'm going to write out my notes that I need to figure out my lines right here. Okay. So I'm going to write these out really quick. So on this space, on this line right here, this is my other space I'm going to be using. So on this line, we have a G. On this line, we have a B. On the third line, we have a D. on the fourth line, right there, if you guys can see it, we have an F, and on the last line, we have an A. So, right here on the right side, next to my bass clef, these are the notes that you guys are gonna need on Spot the Different note to figure out where they are. So, again, you have A, C, E, and G. On this line, you guys have, starting on the first line, G, B, D, F, and A. Alright, I really hope this helps.